To make a better slab, you want to start with clean tools. Notice some of these have clay on them. It will make the slab uneven and get caught up in your clay. These tools are clean, the slats are clean, the roller is clean. You'll need a fettling knife, a few ribs, a ruler, and probably a square edge of a bat. Again, make sure all your tools are clean. Begin by slicing a relatively thin slab off of the masked clay. Not too thin because you can't make the slab thicker, but you can make it thinner. I'll start the thinning by slapping and dragging the slab to the thickness that I want. The thinning begins by slapping and dragging the clay. As you start to slam the clay, you're slapping the back edge and dragging it towards you. Not straight down, but at an angle. And you'll notice the slab getting longer. If I want it wider in the other direction, I'll turn it and start to slam it in the other direction. It's getting thinner, and now it's getting wider. Once it's about the thickness I want, then I'll start the rolling. Notice most of the work is done before I even get to the roller. I'm checking to see how much rolling I absolutely need to do. I can see the impression of the roller. I don't have much work to do, so I'll continue just rolling out the rest of it, rolling and smoothing. Once it's rolled out, I'll cut myself one clean straight edge. And of course, I want to make a square, so I'll need a straight edge or a right angled corner to cut off of. So I'll choose a bat. Just making a guideline and then cutting it straight with the edge of the slat. I want all of my corners to be square, so I can either use a bat to measure the corner to make sure it's square, or I'll measure with a ruler. I'll measure in my 5 inches, measure down the length of my slab 5 inches, and I really don't need the square corner because I'm making a parallel line, parallel cut to my first cut, which means all my corners should be square. Now this slab is big enough for 2 tiles. So I'll come in, measure my 5 inches, 5 inches at the bottom, 5 more inches, 5 inches at the top. And when I cut, I'll have enough for 2 tiles. One for the first part of the project where I want the tile to be plastic, and I'll set one aside to get leather hard for the second step.